And welcome to the Milo Beasley Show. This week we are talking about NXT TakeOver Toronto, the Canadian edition.
At the Scotiabank Arena.
It's Summerslam weekend, so you know it's a huge weekend, NXT and SummerSlam. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. There's 5 big matches as usual.
As always, yeah.
So the first match we're going to talk about is for the NXT North American Championship. It is a triple threat match featuring champion Velveteen Dream, Roderick Strong, and Pete Dunne.
In the Bruiserweight.
He'll bite your fingers off.
Yes, he would. Or, no, snap your fingers off.
And then bite them off.
And then bite them off, yeah.
Cams, what do you think?
For me, I think, you know, and just talking with Rodney earlier, I think he and I are on the same wavelength with a lot of these this month. I'm going to say Roddy and everything. New North American champion. I think they're ready to kind of move Velveteen up the card. So this is a good way. He doesn't have to take the L. Pete can take the L, not lose a lot of steam. So that's my guess.
Yeah, I'm definitely calling this NXT Undisputed TakeOver.
Okay.
Just a little foreshadowing. But Roderick Strong, one of my favorite dudes, man. I think he's a good worker.
And of course, how can I go against Roddy? He's my boy. So Roderick Strong for the sweep.
For the sweep?
Yeah.
Yep.
The new Tully Blanchard.
All right, next up for the NXT Tag Team Championship, the champions, the Street Profits, taking on the challengers, Undisputed Era. I think we know where you're going to go, so we're going to hold off on that. But let me just start off by saying this is a tag team wrestling match and not a game of Madden against Cornell. So for that reason, I think Dawkins is actually going to pick up a win in Street Profits.
Oh, so they're going to keep the swag going? Like I said, I think Rodney and I are on the same page with a lot of these this month, and I'm going to say Undisputed Era, Fish and O'Reilly.
It's the name of the TakeOver. I've named it that. Undisputed Era.
Next up for the NXT Women's Championship, champion Shayna Baszler taking on challenger Mia Yim.
So if I say Baszler, or if I say Baszler, am I gonna? Is Baszler gonna give me like a confrontation?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say Baszler to be safe.
Okay.
Shayna Baszler.
Shayna retaining, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
She's a bad woman.
I don't know if you guys know, but the highest viewed Milo Beasley show of all time is Mia Yim. But that's still not going to defeat Shayna Baszler, the Queen of Spades.
And she got you all those views.
She got me.
I got you back, Mia. I'm going to say Mia Yim, new NXT Women's Champion. I think it's time to shake things up in the women's division. I think they're going to probably be ready to call Shayna up post SummerSlam.
What if I go Shayna Baszler?
That's my call. I think it's going to be her swan song, so to speak. Should get called up. They're going to need something post SummerSlam once they re-solidify the brand splits, the move to Fox, etc., etc.
Okay.
All right. Next up is the finals of the NXT Breakout Tournament. We have Cameron Grimes taking on Jordan Myles.
Okay. No, that's gonna be not me first. That's going to be.
I am going. I'm gonna say Jordan Myles.
All right.
Because the winner of this gets a title opportunity of their choice.
I like Rick Grimes from Walking Dead. Right? The guy that Homer never treated correct on the Simpson name. I think it was Frank Grimes.
Yep, grimy.
Cameron Grimes. Walks away with it.
Vic Grimes, ECW.
Whether it's ACH or Jordan Myles, whatever he calls himself, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up here.
HGH?
No.
Not
No. ACH.
Okay, that's more acceptable.
I mean, I guess you could call yourself HGH.
Where did the show just go?
All right, I think we got all our picks, right? All right.
Yeah, we got all the picks in.
All right. Now, moving on to our main event of the evening for the NXT Championship. It's a 3 stages of hell match featuring champion Adam Cole taking on challenger Johnny.
Baby, I think that's what that was.
I just said baby.
Taking on challenger Johnny Gargano. Now, there's 3 stages of hell. So we have the first is a street fight.
All right.
Which Johnny picked.
All right. The second fall is a traditional wrestling match.
Traditional, yep, singles match.
And if it does go to a third fall, that fall will be decided that the stipulation by William Regal.
Oh, so the
Yes.
stipulation for the third fall hasn't even been determined yet.
Correct.
No. You know, it could be, who knows what it's going to be. It could be a cage match. It could be a ladder match. It could be a last man standing match. It could be a Duchess of Queensberry rules match.
It could be.
Because William
So-
Regal's making the call.
Adam Cole is this is going to backfire on him because he picked a traditional wrestling match against Johnny Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
So he's already behind on the time.
Yeah, he's down on one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, man, this is a lot of cardio in this match. I'm gonna go new champ. I'm gonna go new champ.
Johnny Wrestling brings it back?
Yeah.
All right.
Two-time.
All right.
Two-time.
How you feeling, sir?
I mean, I think we know where he. Well, I mean, I don't know. He always picks Gargano, but then he yells out a baby, and I don't know where you're going with this one.
Like I said, I think
Bated breath is that.
I love, you know what I mean, I love Johnny and everything, but I think after this show, I think the direction they're going with NXT, I think it's going to be Undisputed Era with all the gold. I think they're going to really beef up that faction, so I'm going to say Cole retains.
I mean, yeah. NXT Undisputed. It's been, all this has been for a reason.
Yeah.
You know?
It's interesting because that's where the main roster is headed to. Factions have all the titles.
New Day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
OC, New Day.
Yep.
So that's me. That's me. I think he rounds it out. I think,
All right, so that'll do it for this portion of this will be the Saturday portion of SummerSlam weekend. So then
we got to tune in. We got SummerSlam predictions coming up.
Yep. So we're gonna jump on that.
Biggest party of the summer.
And anything else?
And the end of the month. This is a huge month.
Yeah, we have another NXT show.
And end of the
Cardiff.
month, you got TakeOver Cardiff.
In the UK.
In the UK.
The United of the Kingdoms.
The United of the Kingdoms. And even though we're not going to cover it, like I said, it's just a huge month for wrestling. Even though we're not going to cover it here.
I just like Walter from the UK.
Yeah.
I just like Walter.
You got on the same day as TakeOver Cardiff, you got All Out in Chicago for AEW.
Is Walter Glenn Jacobs illegitimate?
Might be. Never know. Like, but if you survive the fight. Anyway, give us your predictions.
We'll talk after the show.
Post them below, post your predictions, and beat us.